Hello guys, this is fairbinaryoptions.com. So let's write on the screen here what we or where we are. So fairbinaryoptions.com. What we have here is the Great Britain pound US dollar, the 4 hours chart, and what I would like to do here is to buy put options despite the NFP number that we just had on something like, let me check, something like 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. So we had the NFP, but I would like to buy put options on the pair, as all these moves here are corrective. More importantly, we have a so-called or a possible, head and shoulders, and I don't know exactly if this one is going to play out like it is supposed to play, but what I like here post NFP date, the fact that price it is rejecting from this trend line here, the all important trend line, and this might be enough for a day in order for us to have a nice retracement. Now one may argue that the head and shoulder is already completed, as this being the measure move here. So if you take the measure move and you put it on the downside, you project it on the downside, you might say, well, it's already completed. I don't know if it's completed or not, but what I do know is that this rejection here, and coupled with the fact that the ECB the other day had let's say disappointed a bit markets through the measures that it took, I would say that chances are for the rest of the day, for the rest of this day, the Great Britain pound US dollar to retrace where? But to retrace into the 67.80 or maybe 68 area, as most likely will have only consolidation ahead of us in the US session. This area here is important from this moment of time and still continues to be. So, long story short, what I would like to do here is, of course, to buy put options, like mentioned earlier. So into the 68.24 area here, with end of day expiration date this Friday, of course. So buying put options with end of day expiration date is what I'm expected for, or what I'm doing for the Great Britain pound US dollar, despite again the NFP number. Now the NFP number came in line with expectations, I would say. We had the expectations of 215k, and the outcome has been 217. So all in all, an expected number. So this resistance look to hold for the Great Britain pound US dollar. I would say that we have another interesting situation, and that comes from the fact that the euro US dollar is struggling also in the 36.70 area, but the euro Great Britain pound and the euro related pairs have been propelled up after the ECB, and we have the possibility that going or heading into the end of week trading, market to focus on bringing euro Great Britain pound higher, and this can only translate with a lower Great Britain pound US dollar. So between the two majors, the euro dollar and the Great Britain pound US dollar, if this is a place for a resistance, then this place for resistance should act more on the Great Britain pound US dollar than on the euro US dollar. In terms of projecting the neckline and trying to keep the angle of it, you can project the neckline on the potential left shoulder here to see the resistance on the right side as well. But you can also, let me make it of a different context, but also on the downside from the previous move here. If you take it from here, you had, see here, like this, you had the support level for all the way that the market did here. So if the market decides to move to the downside in here, going into next week and so on, I wouldn't be surprised if we were have a recommendation to buy call options on the pair, but not here, not now. So Thank you for being here. This is binary, fairbinaryoptions.com, and we just bought put options on the Great Britain pound US dollar here in 68.20 area, looking for market to retrace or to consolidate still for the end of the day. Thank you for being here. fairbinaryoptions.com, and all these analyses and recommendations are possible due to the help of our sponsor here, Lion Eye. Bye bye.